the thing that brings me the most joy is the whole competitiveness. Like even in real life, the games I've played, football, I used to be a national player. There is no other game that's so competitive like Dota, and it's not just a game of skill. You know, you have to use your brain in order to be really good. This is the thing that I really enjoy about Dota. This is the first thing that I really believed in myself, and I wanted to prove like all my parents, all my friends wrong, because nobody almost believed that I can be a professional player. So yeah, kind of means a lot to me. I was around 8 or 9 years old when my grandma took me to a computer club, and I started playing on PlayStation 1 Crash, if I remember correctly. Then a few years later, I was like playing football. Then a friend took me to a club again, and he introduced me to Dota 1. Then I felt like even from the first game that I played, it was Earthshaker. I felt like this is the game that I'm gonna make money with, and I wanna compete in this game. My earliest memory of playing Dota is Earthshaker, because the hero was just, you can stay so far away and you can just drop a fisher, and I felt like I'm doing a good job. So I think this is my first memory of Dota. I wanted to be a carry player because I felt like if I get enough resources, if I get enough gold, I'm gonna do a much better job than almost everyone. In all the games that I had gold, I felt like with gold I can do a lot more than just being a support or playing offlane. So I felt like if I get the gold, I can do a better job than anyone else. When I transitioned from football to gaming, obviously my parents weren't happy. And they even threatened me to kick me from home if I don't finish school, but I didn't really care about this. I just had this one mission, one goal, and I wanted to achieve it. I think I made it mostly because I was stubborn and I didn't want to accept the fact that I'm not going to be a pro. Like I wanted to get it done no matter what happens. And I didn't believe in what people were telling me, or I didn't believe in all the people flaming me in pubs or in all the games that I've lost. I just believed that this is something I'm really good at and I can do it. I realized that I can go pro probably after the first year after I joined Dota 2 I mean, because I already, back in the day, the highest MMR was 6.5k I think. And in a year from 3k I became 5.9k, almost 6k, so I was close to the highest MMR. And I used to meet, you know, like all of a sudden some pros like Wiha, and we used to have these games where he just first picks Meeple, I would first pick Void, and I would win games. So this sort of gave me the confirmation that I can beat pros, which means I can compete with them, and why not to become a professional player. But for me, what makes me the right guy to teach you is that like before, like back in the days, 1 year ago, even maybe a little bit more than that, I used to coach people a lot. Like guys from 3 to 4 to 5k, and every time I coached a guy, for example, one of my best students, from 2.9k he got to 6k in like period of 5 to 6 months. But for me, like the way I explain things and the way I work with these guys, I felt like I'm really good at this. I really want to make this course because throughout all these years I had so many bad games, bad experiences, and you know, just unfortunate things, and I feel like we broke the game to the smallest detail right now, and like people need to see this because it's gonna save them a lot of what I went through. Well, what you will learn in this course is basically the whole game, from laning stage to items to drafting to where you should be on the map to how to force rush, high ground, and basically every single thing that a carry should know. We broke it to the smallest detail. Well, you should watch this course if you want to get high MMR and if you want to try and compete even against the best players in the world. I believe you can. Even if you're 5k, I believe that you can do it. We're gonna give you all the tools that you need, all the smallest details that you need, and it's gonna be up to you to perform up to it. Well, as a student, the best thing you can do to make the most out of this course is that you need to know that sometimes you're gonna lose games, and losing shouldn't discourage you, but losing should only motivate you, because this way you can only learn. If you don't lose, you never learn. It means that you need to spend a lot of time on losing, on trying things out, even rewatching some of the episodes, because it's a lot of information that I had gathered for the past few years. So it's not gonna work out just like that, and you're gonna need to lose, spend a lot of time before you're gonna get good, basically. In Dota 2, I have more than 25,000 hours, and if I had a guy like me to help me out back in a few years ago, then I'm sure I would have saved a lot of time. And if you do that, you're gonna save for sure a lot of time. My name is Nikobaby, and I'm the position 1 for Team Alliance. This is my gamers class.